What's holding you back from wealth isn't just your paycheck. It's your mindset. Specifically, the mindset you inherited from the middle class. A way of thinking that feels safe, but keeps you stuck. You can hustle. You can work hard. You can even save money. But if your mindset doesn't evolve, you'll always stay one step behind those who play the game differently. This is not about blaming your parents, your upbringing, or society. It's about waking up to the truth. If you want to elevate your life, you must escape the invisible prison of the middle-class mindset. And once you do, you'll never look at money or time the same way again. Let's break it down. 1. The myth of security. From a young age, the middle-class script is drilled into your head. Get a good job, work hard, get benefits, save for retirement. But here's the problem. This script was written for a world that no longer exists. The promise of job security is a fading illusion. Companies downsize. Economies shift. Technology replaces human labor. And yet, the middle-class mindset clings to the idea that safety comes from stability. But the wealthy, they know security doesn't come from a job. It comes from leverage. It comes from ownership. It comes from creating systems that work for you, whether you show up or not. Escape the myth of security. Real security is built, not earned by hours. 2. The trade of time for money. Middle class thinking teaches you to trade time for money. To clock in, get paid, go home. But your time is your most valuable asset. And trading it for a fixed wage, especially for decades, is the slowest path to freedom. The wealthy operate differently. They don't ask, how much can I earn per hour? They ask, how can I make money work while I sleep? Passive income, equity, royalties, scalable businesses. These are the tools of the rich. Time is not a currency they spend recklessly. The longer you cling to the hourly mindset, the longer you stay trapped in a cycle. Escape it. Stop selling your time. Start building vehicles that grow without your constant effort. 3. The addiction to comfort. Middle-class life is built around comfort. Nice house. Nice car. Weekends off. Streaming subscriptions. It feels good. But comfort is a silent killer of ambition. The wealthy seek challenge. They stretch themselves. They delay gratification. They are comfortable being uncomfortable. Because they know, on the other side of discomfort lies growth. If you're too comfortable to take a risk, too comfortable to invest in yourself, too comfortable to leave the known for the unknown, then you're not growing, you're coasting. And in today's world, coasting is falling behind. 4. The fear of failure. Middle-class mindset views failure as something to avoid. Play it safe. Don't rock the boat. Better the devil you know. But the wealthy, they embrace failure. They understand that every setback is feedback. Every mistake, a lesson. They fail forward. The path to success is paved with calculated risk. You can't avoid it and expect to win big. If you've never failed, you haven't stretched far enough. Break free from the fear. Failure isn't final. It's the tuition you pay to master the game. 5. The scarcity mentality. Scarcity whispers. There's not enough. Not enough money. Not enough opportunity. Not enough luck. Middle class thinking believes in limits. Limited income. Limited choices. Limited control. That's why it clings to every dollar. Why it avoids risk. Why it never considers that money can multiply. But the rich operate from abundance. They don't see money as a pie to be divided. They see it as a bakery to be built. Opportunity is everywhere. Wealth is created, not taken. And the more you give, the more you receive. Scarcity is a cage. Abundance is a mindset. You choose which one you live in. 6. The need for permission. Middle class conditioning waits for approval. From bosses. From parents. From society. They want the degree, the title, the license, the validation. The wealthy don't wait. They take initiative. They bet on themselves. They understand that leadership is not granted, it's claimed. If you're waiting for someone to let you become successful, you'll be waiting forever. No one's coming to save you. You are the permission. You are the plan. 7. The short-term focus. Paycheck to paycheck. Weekend to weekend. Month to month. Middle-class thinking is addicted to short-term gratification. Quick wins. Fast food. Easy dopamine. But wealth is built in decades, not days. It's built on strategy, not reaction. Delayed gratification is the superpower of the wealthy. They're playing a different game. They don't care how things look next week. They're thinking 5, 10, 20 years ahead. And while others are buying liabilities, they're buying freedom. 8. The belief that hard work is enough. Yes, hard work matters. But it's not enough. If effort alone built wealth, construction workers would be millionaires. It's not about how hard you work. It's about where your work is leveraged. Middle-class people often confuse busyness with progress. They wear exhaustion like a badge of honor. But being tired isn't the goal. Freedom is. Wealth is. Impact is. Work smart. Work leveraged. Work to build systems, not just paychecks. 9. The dependence on one income stream. Most middle-class families rely on one job, one employer, one source. That's fragile. One layoff, one medical bill, one recession, and it all collapses. The rich build income streams. Investments, businesses, real estate. They diversify not out of fear, but wisdom. They know control is in options. Freedom is in streams, not trickles. Don't depend on one stream. Build your ecosystem. Make your money multitask. 10. The belief that wealth is for other people. Finally, the most toxic middle-class belief. That's not for people like me. That's for the rich, the lucky, the connected. This belief kills more dreams than failure ever could. Because if you don't believe it's possible for you, you'll never try. The truth, wealth isn't about luck. It's about behavior, habits, mindset, belief, execution. Yes, the starting lines are different. Yes, there are obstacles, but millions have climbed from nothing, with nothing, because they believed they could, then they acted like it. So ask yourself, are you living someone else's script? Are you trapped in a mindset that keeps you small? Or are you ready to rewrite your story? Because the truth is simple. Wealth begins in the mind. And once your thinking changes, everything else follows. Conclusion: the middle-class mindset isn't evil. It's just outdated. It's a set of beliefs designed to keep you safe, not free. But you weren't born to just survive. You were born to thrive, to build, to lead, to expand. So stop thinking like the middle class. Start thinking like the wealthy. And watch your life transform from the inside out.